Today I am going to give Deepseek 60 minutes to make the scariest horror game it can. All the code, design, movement, etc. will be done solely by the AI, and I can't have any impact on it aside from making the prompts. As mentioned, we're going to be using Deepseek in today's video in deep thinking mode. I'm going to start the timer right now. However, before that, let me remind you to subscribe to the channel. The goal before 2027 is 100k, and with your help we can genuinely get there. Also hit the higher button while you're down there, bro. You might as well. If you do that, then you will genuinely receive a Valentine's Day letter from The Rock himself. So first, we obviously need to come up with an idea of what horror game Deepseek is going to make. Gemini made a game where we had to collect artifacts and not get caught by this like tall entity. Oh, it's right behind me, isn't it?
Man, shut your bitch ass up.
So yeah, we're gonna make a prompt for Deepseek to use and create this game, bro. I'm so excited. So the idea I have for this video is that I will let Deepseek make the foundations first. So before we get into the technical aspects, I want to make sure the foundations are proper good. So yeah, we're gonna make a prompt for Deepseek to use. I really want this to be a good horror game, bro, because the last time it was alright. Like, it wasn't too bad, but there was obviously technical aspects that Gemini couldn't fix. But hopefully Deepseek, which by the way is completely free, I'm hoping it will do well. Alright, so after about 5 minutes, Deepseek is now done with the code. It gave us a 1 on the bottom. This game contains intense horror elements and jump scares. It's designed to be genuinely frightening, so play with caution. I like that. I need this right now. I need it.
Please, me, I need this.
Alright, so we have Project Lazarus, Asylum of the Forsaken, and that's kind of the game. I didn't really give much of a description. So we have a psychological horror system, dynamic jump scares, gameplay mechanics, same as always, atmospheric elements, and progressive difficulty. So that's quite sick, to be honest, for a short game. We're going to run it on Deepseek. So the asylum was shut down after reports of unethical experiments on patients. I'm a paranormal investigator who has decided to explore the abandoned facility, and I have to find 5 patient records scattered throughout the asylum while maintaining my sanity. Bro, I can't speak today, my bad. So we're going to enter the asylum. Why is there no sound to it? So what's this? Bro, is that it? Okay, so we have the 1 patient record. Here's the second one. It's very easy to get lost in here, bro. It's so dark. But yeah, I've got the 3rd one. Bro, I'm so lost. I feel like I've already been here. I think this is like blood from the patients. Bro, I feel like I've been here 5 times. Like, alright, so we need the last one now. And I feel like I've been everywhere here, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So this game makes you like mouse flicker sometimes. So sometimes it would just turn me around for no reason. It's a good start to the game. And this is the last artifact. So we're gonna be taking that now. And we won, so we've escaped. We've collected all the patient records and uncovered the truth about the Lazarus Asylum. So yeah, we finished the game with 52% sanity. So yeah, that's pretty decent. It's a decent game. It's not too bad. But obviously there's room for improvement. So I'd want some like creepy sound. And obviously there was no jump scares, so we were just walking around in darkness. So for the second prompt, I just asked it to add creepy sound effects, a monster, and basically a flashlight to be way brighter. And that's pretty much it. I think when you do that, I think the foundations will be done. And we're literally 11 minutes in. Alright, so after a bit of time, the AI is done now, so we're going to run the game. Project is still the same. The game is still the same. Yeah, so let's try it. So we have these what was that? Why? What was that? Yeah. Well, yo, why is it? That scared me so much. Why was the noise so loud? There was no reason for it to be that loud, bro. Alright, so I put the watcher gets me way too quickly, and there isn't enough buildings, and the map is too spaced out. I think that was the case, because it looked quite empty. It looked like it was just one building there. And yeah, I don't even know what, like, the floating things in the air were like. Bro, what was that? Alright, bro, so it's been about, like, 10 minutes, and it's still coding. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to, like, have the same amount of prompts as in the last video, but hopefully we'll still be able to get a lot of detail into the game. Like, I don't even know how many lines of code this is. This will be like way over 1,000. Alright, so the code is now done. We're going to run the file. We're going to see the project again. So this time it's going to become less aggressive initially, but become more dangerous over time. So yeah, let's see if there's that much of a difference. This is really claustrophobic. Why am I moving so slow? Alright, anyway, we're going to try and find the patient records. There's one. I think we spawned on that. What the hell? We also have about like 2 FPS playing this. So yeah, I'm gonna find the next one. So we have the second one here. Well, this is like a maze. I have no idea where I went and where I haven't went yet. I'm just gonna go here. I've been here already, but every single tunnel is a dead end. I'm actually gonna play this without a flashlight because it's much more creepier. Yeah, you can also walk through the walls. Yo, I'm actually kind of scared. I'm not gonna lie. Have I just left the map? Yo, what is going on? Alright, so we have a third one here. I just walked through the wall to get it. There it is. Yeah, 2 more to find. Like, what is this meant to be? Because it was in the other, in the first version as well. Like, what is this meant to be? Alright, so we found a 4th one. Now we just need 1 more to beat the game, I guess, again. There it is. Alright, so we have the last patient record and we'll beat the game again. So yeah, we've escaped once again. Bro, this game isn't really that scary. Like, nothing actually happens to you. We need to make the game more scary. So for this next prompt, I'm going to make the rooms more spacious and stop allowing me to walk through the walls, obviously. And also, I'm going to ask it to create an entity that can spawn around the corner for me to jump scare me and make it look really scary. So yeah, basically exactly what we need for the game. So we have only 15 minutes left, bro, and Deepseek literally just finished making the game. So I'm hoping this one is really the right one. So we're going to run the game and we're going to obviously play it again. Yeah, and we just wasted 15 minutes because we can't play the game. That's great. Fantastic. Alright, so with 6.5 minutes left on the clock, Deepseek is now finished. So let's see if it was worth the wait. So we're gonna start the game, bro. We still can't play the game. Come on, Deepseek. Don't fail me like that, man. Come on. Bro, Deepseek is actually not bad at making games, but what's really annoying about it is obviously the time efficiency. Like, we've had, I think, 3 prompts, and it's been 55 minutes, bro. That is atrocious. Yeah, of course it's nice because it's for free. It's everything like that, but if you're looking for an AI that does things quickly, there is better AIs for that, and there's also better AIs for the actual coding as well. I mean, I'm sure Gemini will make a similar kind of game too, but in like a fraction of the time, bro. Alright, so we ran out of time. Deepseek has given us the insurance that the game is now 100% playable, so we're going to start the game, and it is as well. Alright, so we don't have mouse lock anymore for some reason, and yeah, bro, we couldn't move. Yeah, alright. Yeah, the game doesn't work, bro. Deepseek has failed completely. I can't be bothered. Like, why is it doing that? So yeah, that was the final game by Deepseek. I think it genuinely did so bad. Like, it took an hour to make a game that I couldn't start twice and then that I couldn't walk in, bro. Like, bro, I think it's good that it lets you like do things for free and it gives you like 2,000 lines of code, but I think in the end, once you give too many prompts and stuff like that, I think it just gets confused and it gets stuff wrong. So if you're looking to use Deepseek as your main AI for coding, then I'd probably just wouldn't do that. Also, we are running a Discord in which you can get involved in these videos. We are currently preparing a video where I react to the horror games you make and send them in here. You can still get involved right now if you're watching this. So if you're interested, don't hesitate to join up. Anyway, that'll be it from me today. I really enjoyed using Deepseek despite the obvious circumstances. For free AI, it did alright, to be fair, in the first few games, but then after it just completely fell off. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.